been 291 days since the last time I've posted here on YouTube, and it's honestly been the best decision of my life to quit. I have no script or anything for this video. I'm just going off the top of my head, but I just wanted to talk about some things that have happened in the past like 6 to 8 months. So February 29th was the last time that I posted a long form YouTube video, and I didn't realize that at that time, but a big downfall was about to start for me. I started this channel like 3.5 years ago and was posting to it, maybe once every 2 months, making a video. And at the beginning of this year, kind of end of 2023, I was like, okay, I'm going all in on this woodworking YouTube journey. I want to make really cool projects, and I wanted to grow my YouTube channel to like huge numbers, because who doesn't want that, right? Who doesn't want a big YouTube channel that they can make a lot of money with and do what they love at the same time? That's like a dream come true, right? Well, I thought so. And I made it a goal to post one time every month. So that was building a huge project, editing a 30-minute video down into a really good video, and posting that once every month. And for some people, that may be like the easiest thing in the world. I mean, you have 30 days to build a project, film it, edit it, and post it on YouTube. How hard can it be? But the truth is, it was really hard because YouTube is like a battlefield. If your video sucks, you're gonna spend 30 days on a video that no one's gonna watch. And that is one of the most defeating feelings you can have. And people who make YouTube videos, I think, understand where I'm coming from. So imagine going to work every day for 30 days and your boss says at the end of those 30 days, no matter how hard you work and how good of a job you think you did, I'm gonna decide if I will pay you. So that's what it felt like with YouTube. You put all this effort in and all this time into a video, and you wouldn't even want to post it because what if it flops and no one sees it, and you spent hundreds of dollars on lumber and tens of hours building the project, filming it, all this effort, and no one's gonna watch a video. And I know how common this is. This happens to everywhere, but I see all these woodworking YouTubers nowadays, and I was definitely one of them. Everyone wants to be like the next Blacktail Studio. See the millions and millions of views and all the money that he makes and how cool of projects he makes and how it seems like he just hasn't made. And I feel like from the outside in, it seems like everything was perfect. My most recent videos were getting 100,000, 200,000 views. I had a video I posted a while ago that has 2 million views, which was like amazing. Like from a kid, I've always dreamed of getting millions of views on a YouTube video. That's like, especially today, that's like every kid's dream. Who wouldn't want that? But the truth is, I hated making these videos. I would walk around in this shop for hours thinking of ideas of how to be different and how to do something that no one else has done. I would watch all these other woodworking videos and compare myself and, say all this toxic stuff that just was not good for my brain. And at the beginning of March this year, I just ran my brain into a downward spiral. And I got to a point where, I'd wake up every day and just do nothing for like 4 to 6 weeks, from the beginning of March until like mid-April. And here's actually a video that I took back in March to show you how I felt. I'm recording this video because I want to quit YouTube so badly. I have no motivation to make another single video. That being said, I just hated what I was doing. It didn't feel genuine. I just felt like I was on a hamster wheel, As soon as I posted a video, the countdown was starting for the next video, and more than likely I was already behind, so stressed out and just not enjoying what I was doing at all. And during those 4 to 6 weeks where I didn't want to work at all, I was like, okay, maybe I just need a break, and I'm gonna take a big long break, do a clean slate and come back to it, and then everything will be better, and I'll be excited about work again. I'll have new creative ideas that no one has ever thought of, but that was not the case at all. And I realized this when my brother asked to build a baby crib for him, and I knew this was a bigger project. And like I said, at the time, I just didn't want to do anything, but I was like, you know what? Let me just go out to the shop and start the project. And I did that, and I was like, I'm not gonna film any of this. I'm not gonna make a YouTube video. I'm just gonna build this crib and try to enjoy the process. And it took me a week to build that crib, and at the end of it, I realized very quickly that my YouTube career was over because I loved building that crib with no cameras on, no editing to have to worry about, no perfect angles I had to get for every different shot, and I just had such a good time. It felt like when I started woodworking, and felt purposeful, and all these other projects that I were doing for YouTube, I was making them to make a good YouTube video. That was the only purpose. And making something like a crib for my brother really opened my eyes and made me excited again to do woodworking. And I realized, like I said, that filming those videos, that was over right then and there. So then I had to pivot. So what's next? I really enjoy business. I've been listening and reading books and podcasts for like 2 to 3 years now. And I would say I love business, and the thought of building a business from the ground up as much as woodworking, if not more than woodworking. I still wanted to combine the two, but the question to answer was, how do I do that? And it's funny that what I pivoted to is cutting boards, because when I was building all these big furnitures, my dream was to become this awesome furniture designer that could sell all these tables at a high price because I was such in demand, and I would make all these cool and unique pieces. And I thought, I will never make a cutting board again, because that's like beginner stuff. That's what you do when you're starting out. You don't make cutting boards once you make it big, you know what I mean? But lo and behold, here I am making cutting boards again, and I literally couldn't be any happier with what I'm doing. So the reason I picked cutting boards is because, yes, it's very saturated, but I felt there were holes in the market that I could capitalize on personally with my product and my brand. At the end of the day, I just wanted a scalable business that I can grow and have something to be proud of. So my goal for this business is to grow it into something bigger than me and impact people's lives, hopefully make people enjoy cooking again, because fast food and all those processed foods that people are consuming is just not good for America. Obesity rates are through the roof, and yeah, it's just a cutting board, but what if someone buys one of my cutting boards and they make their first home cooked meal on it in a year, and they're like, man, that was awesome. I want to do that again and again and again, and they want to better themselves and they want to start eating better, and that leads to maybe going to the gym and getting in shape and bringing everyone up around them. Like I said, yeah, it's just the cutting board, but I want to build a brand where I have a community that uplifts each other and makes people want to be better. And yeah, I know it sounds like a lot, but I definitely think it's doable. And the reason I think that is because, everyone says how to get rich in 90 days or how you can make $1 million in 30 days. And I think that's such a dumb way to look at growing anything, because anything worth building takes way more time than you expect it to. I have a extremely long-term mindset about this new Starner Wood Co. business. Starner Woodworking to Starner Wood Co. I know it's a crazy rebrand, but I have such a long-term mindset, and I'm so excited. I've already made so much progress, and I'm so proud of myself for getting out of this rut that I was in earlier this year, and a low point in my life to where I felt lazy and purposeless. purposeless. I felt without a purpose. And I think that's one of the most important things in life is having a purpose, having a cause to work towards. And I think with Starner Wood Co., I've found that cause, and I'm so excited to try to grow this thing into something bigger than me, grow a community of, people who like woodworking, people who like cooking, and, people who just like getting better. Because at the end of the day, I want to do whatever I can to help other people be a better person. Anyway, so that's where I'm at now. I don't know if I'll post on this channel again. I've been posting shorts and stuff on Instagram and TikTok and on here, which I do really enjoy. I want to keep making update videos and, showing the process. So I guess let me know if you want to see those videos. They're definitely not going to be nearly as edited as my old videos. They're just kind of be laid back and showing the process of what I'm doing and answering questions and just showing what it looks like to build a business, because I've learned so much and I think it can be valuable to you guys maybe trying to do the same thing. So I'm not promising any regular uploads, but like I said, I would like to upload again. So let me know if you want to see that. But yeah, that's where I'm at now. And I appreciate you watching. And if you watch some of my old videos, like I said, things are going to be different. And if you want to unsubscribe, go for it. I get it. Subscribe for a certain style of video, and that will be changing. So yeah, go check out my website, Starner Wood Co. Buy a cutting board if you want. There's still so much work to do, but I've never been more excited. And all I can say is if you're going through a rough time, when you're in that rough time, have the mindset that it will get better. A quote that I thought of when I was going through that rough time is, "This too shall pass." No matter what you're going through, there will be an end to it. Even if it's good, you could have the best feeling in the world, and someday that feeling will wear off. And the same goes for any bad feeling. You feel like crap, you feel not like yourself. And if you just try to be positive as much as you can and keep pushing, it will pass, it will get better, and you'll look back at that time and realize that it was actually a blessing that you went through it, and you've learned so much that you can apply to the future. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Yeah, there's a little update. So subscribe, I guess, and have a good one.